Morning. It is 8:30. It is Wednesday. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. It is 8:30 and we are going. He's supposed to be there between 8:30 and 9. So we are rushing along. I feel like the morning got away from me. I felt so bad that I couldn't give him anything to eat for breakfast. I made a bagel for myself and I squirreled away in there and like hid and ate it because I didn't want to eat in front of him. But there he is. He looks sad, but he's actually like, he was prancing up and down the street today when I took him for a walk. He's feeling a lot better. But, you know, this is the last step in our journey to get rid of all these things. But anyway, it's 8:30. I've got to go. We're headed to the vet. And then we've got a couple things we need to do today. And I think it's going to rain. So at least I got to miss out on the rain. But let's go to the vet.
And do you want his nails cut while he's under?
Yes, that'd be great.
Well, it's got to a little bit.
All right, thank you.
I know. Let's see. On the estimate, she does have the biopsy.
Oh, all right. I just got him checked in. I signed all the papers. I said that I was going to come back and get my dog and pay for it. We did some wheeling and dealing. But I got what they're going to do today is what I want, what needs to be done today. And obviously it's his arm and there's another spot. So they're taking off 2. We are going to go back to the other 2. Not today, okay? I'm trying to stay within a budget, which sounds, I don't know if that sounds heartless, but that's just what's happening. So, I don't know. I got the low end of $1,743.59, or the high end is $1,972.59. So we'll see what happens. There's a lot of stuff. Their blood parasite screening, growth removal, a heart oxygen level monitor, anesthesia, IV catheter, injection, extended anesthesia, something, medication to go home, medication in hospital, tissue biopsy, collar, biohazard waste disposal, Benadryl. The anesthesia is $150. The mass removal on his arm is $400. The other removal is $180. And biopsy is $220. And then everything just kind of lumps up. It's crazy. Catheter is $45. And anesthesia is $65. Medication to go home is $70. This collar is $23. But there you go. He's checked in, and the woman came out, put on his little leash and gave me back mine, and he ran to the back. And I was like, you know, she said, "Do you want to say goodbye?" And I'm sitting there tearing up. And Benson's like, "Bye." He ran. Benson will go with anybody. That kind of scares me, because that dog, he'll go with anybody happily. Anyway, it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to head over to an appointment, and then I'm going to go home and wait for my dog to be ready. And we'll see what happens. Oh my gosh. I have spent money like on Henry when he had problems, whatever. And the cats never really had problems, just maintaining cats. But I've never spent this much money on an animal. Like, I never have. But, you know, I love him, and what are you going to do, right? So it is 9:10 right now, and he's in, and I'm leaving, and I will see you later, and hopefully I'll be with Benson. If not, it will be shortly after. Hello, it is 1:41. I just got off the phone with the vet, and Benson is out of surgery. They said everything went well. He's really groggy right now, and I can't pick him up until 3:30. They said they're going to send him home with a cone, and where they took off the mask on his leg, they said that it's not to be bandaged. I don't know. I thought she said there's going to be a cone, so it doesn't need to be bandaged. I don't know. I haven't heard from the horse lady, because that's her name, horse lady, if if it's going to be canceled. She said she'd let me know by 3:30. So my neighbor is going to, when I pick Benson up, I'm going to come back. I'm going to bring him downstairs to my neighbor. If I haven't heard from horse lady, which means it's a go-ahead. My neighbor said that she would babysit him to go to the horse lessons. Should I skip horse lessons? No, because I paid $350 for 8 horse lessons. So we're going to go to the horse lessons. You know, I hate to have to leave him, but my neighbor downstairs is really sweet. She's really good to him, and Benson really likes her. So I don't mind. I did call and ask them. I said, "Hey, can you give me an estimate of how much money we're looking at right now?" And she said $1,365 is our estimate right now. They haven't tallied it all together. So, okay, that's okay. That's a lot that's a big difference from the high end of it. Anyway, so we're at $1,300. Stop, man. Right now, I'm making some sweet potatoes with butter and salt and pepper. That's I'm heating up, and I'm watching just okay. Also, I'm watching Flowers in the Attic. I'm just gonna go ahead with a vlog. I'm watching Flowers in the Attic, the 2014 movie from Heather Graham is in it. And let me tell you something. I saw the first one, the 1987 stuff. I watched the 1987 Flowers in the Attic movie. Okay, and it was great. Okay, it's great. It's a good movie. Okay, but the 2014 movie, I feel like is I like it. It's following the book. Like, I like when movies follow the book. And I know you can't follow everything, but it's very close, and I really like it. And whoever's playing the grandmother in this version, I mean, the first version, she was good too. Both of the grandmothers, but this one really looks like her. I don't know what I was talking about because distraction. Okay, distraction. I just wanted to tell you that the 2014 version of Flowers in the Attic is very good. And I'm not done with it yet. I'm like almost halfway through. I've been sitting here. And it's like, what do you do? Like, without my dog? Like, what? I've washed some clothes, and I took all of his blankets, all of my blankets, and I've washed them, I've dried them, I've folded them. All that's done so he can come home and everything will be nice and clean. I'm going to take a blanket down to my neighbor. Her name is Susan, and they're very sweet to Benson. And then he's going to go down there for the horse lesson. And anyway, so yeah, that's it. I was worried. I wasn't worried that Benson was going to like, oh, okay, I wasn't, but you never know, okay? And then having anybody, human or animal, go under and have a surgery is kind of like, ugh, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad everything, I'll just be glad to get him home and see what I'm working with as far as the wounds that he has now and how to upkeep them. But anyway, that's my update. I just wanted to say that before I got rudely interrupted by my child. Um, but that's okay. I'm going to finish up these sweet potatoes, and then I'll probably check back in with you at the vet. In one of my vlogs, somebody asked me how I got these to stay up here. They're not fairy lights. I know that it looks weird because like it's just not picking up the light, or the light is doing something to the video, but they're white stranded Christmas lights, and I have them like tacked. I put a tack on the wall. Well, I started it over here. I tacked it and I went boom. I tacked it, brought it over, tacked it. I went like side to side. You see what I'm saying? With tacks like that. 100 tacks. That's how I got them to stay up there like that. It's 4:20. I'm going to get Benson, but I'm making a pit stop. I'm stopping at this the bookstore, the used bookstore, and I'm going to grab some books for John because his birthday is this week, and he wants the Lord of the Ring books. So I'm going to go in here and try to find them because it's on the way to get Benson, and I can't pick Benson up till after 4:30. So it's 4:20. I'm going to run in here, grab the books. It's raining. I'm so glad that I didn't have to work today. They canceled, I don't know if I told you, they canceled the horse lessons until Monday. So we have one on Monday and we have one on Thursday. I don't know how I'm going to finagle Monday because I have to get the child in the car and on the road at 4 o'clock to make it there on time for the horse lesson at 5:30. You know, I finagled these Thursday lessons, but I don't know how I'm going to work out that Monday. I'll figure it out. But anyway, we're going to run in here and see if we can't find these books. Hello. I'm looking for The Lord of the Rings. My son. The Hobbit. Wow, look at how old these books are. Arthur Morgan. They don't have the books here, but they have them somewhere else. So I think he's going to order them for me. So I did not get the books. I did get The Hobbit, which he said was a prequel to The Lord of the Rings. I don't know anything about it. I've never seen it. I don't know anything about it. It's like dragons and things like that, I assume. I thought I was going to be able to walk in and grab these books, but they didn't have them. So they're going to, I guess the other stores have them, and I'll come back in a couple of days and get them. I'm talking about used books, okay? I'm not buying brand new books. This was $7, so used. Okay, and now we're going to battle and go get Benson, but the vet is like 5 minutes that way. It's not, but I mean, now it's raining and it's getting closer to 5. Oh, so we'll see what happens, but let's go get Bean. They're bandaging his leg up really well, and they're putting his cone on him. They said where they cut it, it's like real tight. Like it was a real awkward placement of where the tumor had grown, and they just don't want it to bust open, so. But they said everything went well and he did really good. So, and it was only, I say only, it was $1,300, not 17 or 19. Could I give him a treat or should I wait on that? Because I know he's motivated by food a lot of times.
Here we come. Where's Mama?
Oh,
Mama's here.
Hey, Bubba. You right here. He's.
hi, lady.
You see her?
Hi.
You're looking at me. You're not even looking at your mom.
Hey, buddy.
Mom's right there.
Hey, buddy. Is that your mama?
You want to get up and home?
Oh, wow.
Come on, honey. Let's go home.
Look at him. They had to carry him to the car. This man carried Benson to the car. Oh, I am so sorry, buddy. All right, we have to get home. Bean's home. He was sleeping on the couch, but He just jumped off the couch. I don't know what he wants. Are you hungry, buddy? They said that he could have something to eat, so I'm just going to give him this little bit of a sweet potato kibble and some beef broth and see if he'll eat it. Do you want this, buddy? You want to try to eat it? What's wrong? There's his leg. It's all bandaged. And then that's where they put the IV. And then on his underside, he's got another stitch. He was passed out, but he was crying and then he just jumped off the couch. I don't know what he wants. I don't think he should be. Oh. But I know that he needs to go pee. He hasn't peed yet. I don't know. Okay, that's Bean. He's okay. You eating? You hungry? I'll leave you alone. Anyway, I'm getting ready to go to bed. I picked him up, and when I got there, if you saw that short clip, he wouldn't move. He was like out of it. I'm gonna go to bed. He's right here. If you saw in that clip, when I got to the vet, he would not get up. He wouldn't get up. So the vet tech guy, who must have been in his early 20s, picked him up and carried him to the car because he just wouldn't. Oh, I felt so bad for him. And then when I got here, Bill carried him up to the apartment. So that's how he got up here. And then I started making some dinner, and he jumped off the couch a little while later. He ate a tiny bit of food. And then he wanted to go outside. So we made it outside. And he made it down the stairs slow, but he needed to go. He needed to go pee. And it's raining, which sucks. But I got this thing on his arm to keep it dry. But anyway, he made it down the stairs. He was slow. He did his business, and he made it back up the stairs. And he's just been right here. He only had a couple bites of food, which they said that's normal. Anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm going to see if he needs to go back out or what he needs. He's got pain pills, but he doesn't get one until tomorrow morning. And tomorrow he's going to go spend the day with my neighbor that lives underneath Susan. She's going to sit with him because I just don't want to leave him alone. And if she wouldn't be able to do it, I would call out tomorrow. But I don't want to call out. And Susan said she'd do it. She's real sweet. So I told we're going to go down around 7 o'clock. And she's going to sit with him and just, make sure he just stays calm. And yes, he's got the cone. It's supposed to be on him 24/7. Don't worry. He's going to have his cone on. When he goes down to Susan's tomorrow, he's going to wear his cone. But as it is right now, he's not trying to lick anything. I'm not going to keep the cone on him while he's not actively trying to lick himself. I'm not doing it. I mean, maybe tonight when we get ready for bed, I might slap the cone on him. I don't know. But there's Bean. He says goodnight. He says thank you for the well wishes. Here's his little bandaged arm. I had this wrapped up when we went downstairs, but it's like a little dinosaur or a mouse. But anyway, and then that's where they had the IV. So he did it, and we were successful. Right, BB? You just lay right here and relax. All right, guys. I'm going to go. I'm going to get him situated. And I will talk to you tomorrow. As always, I'll vlog again tomorrow. Bye, everyone.